Welcome to another journey into the fascinating world of mythology. Today, we're diving into the story of Fenrir, the mighty wolf of Norse mythology, a creature born of chaos and destined to shape the very fabric of existence. From his origins as the child of Loki to his pivotal role in Ragnarok, Fenrir's tale is one of power, prophecy, and fate. So sit back as we unravel the legend of Fenrir, the wolf who defied the gods and left his mark on the cosmos. Fenrir, the monstrous wolf of Norse mythology. Fenrir is one of the most feared and powerful beings in Norse mythology. His tale is deeply intertwined with cosmic destruction, destiny, and the events of Ragnarok. Below is a comprehensive look at Fenrir, his origins, role in mythology, and symbolic significance. The origins of Fenrir. Fenrir is a gigantic wolf born to the trickster god Loki and the giantess Angraboa. He is one of three siblings, the others being Jormungandr, the world serpent, and Hel, the ruler of the underworld. Together, these three children of Loki embody chaos and destruction, each playing a significant role in the Norse cosmos. Fenrir's immense size, strength, and ferocity make him a threat to the gods of Asgard from the moment he is born. Odin, fearing the devastation Fenrir might bring, decides to confine him. Fenrir and the gods. Fenrir's growth alarmed the gods, and they sought to keep him under control. Initially, the gods allowed him to roam freely in Asgard, hoping to tame him. Tyr, the god of war and justice, was the only deity brave enough to interact with Fenrir directly, feeding and caring for him. This created a fragile bond of trust. However, as Fenrir continued to grow in size and strength, the gods decided to take action. They attempted to bind him with chains, but Fenrir easily broke them. Realizing that ordinary chains would not hold him, they turned to the dwarves to craft a magical binding known as Gleipnir. The making of Gleipnir. Gleipnir was a thin ribbon-like chain, deceptively strong, crafted from 6 impossible ingredients. 1. The sound of a cat's footsteps. 2. The beard of a woman. 3. The roots of a mountain. 4. The breath of a fish. 5. The sinews of a bear. 6. The spittle of a bird. These ingredients were said to be metaphysical in nature, representing things that are intangible or non-existent, further emphasizing Gleipnir's supernatural strength. When the gods presented Gleipnir to Fenrir, he grew suspicious and demanded that one of them place their hand in his mouth as a sign of good faith. Tyr volunteered, knowing the risk. Once Fenrir realized he was truly bound, he bit off Tyr's hand in rage. From that moment, Tyr became a one-handed god, symbolizing sacrifice and bravery. Fenrir's role in Ragnarok. Fenrir's binding did not mark the end of his story. It was prophesied that during Ragnarok, the apocalyptic end of the world, Fenrir would break free from his chains. When he escapes, Fenrir will join the giants and other enemies of the gods in the final battle. Fenrir's key actions during Ragnarok include: 1. Killing Odin. Fenrir will devour Odin, the All-Father, during the climactic battle. 2. Being slain by Vidar. Odin's son Vidar, a god associated with vengeance and silence, will avenge his father. Vidar will use a magical reinforced boot to step on Fenrir's lower jaw, ripping his mouth apart and killing him. Fenrir's symbolism. Fenrir symbolizes uncontrollable natural forces and the inevitability of fate. Despite the gods' efforts to bind him and change the course of destiny, Fenrir's role in Ragnarok remains unaltered. This reflects the Norse concept of word or unchangeable fate, where even the gods are subject to cosmic laws. He also embodies the fear of chaos and destruction, serving as a reminder of nature's raw power and the fragility of human and divine attempts to control it. Fenrir's children. Fenrir is not only a central figure in Ragnarok, but also a progenitor of destruction. He has 2 notable offspring. 1. Sköll, a wolf that chases the sun across the sky. 2. Hati, a wolf that chases the moon. During Ragnarok, Sköll and Hati will succeed in catching and devouring the sun and moon, plunging the world into darkness. Fenrir in literature and modern media. Fenrir's story is preserved in the Poetic Edda and Prose Edda, two primary sources of Norse mythology compiled in medieval Iceland. Over time, Fenrir has become a popular figure in modern literature, films, video games, and art. His fearsome image and his role as a harbinger of doom make him a compelling character. In modern interpretations, Fenrir is often depicted as a tragic figure, cursed to fulfill a destiny he did not choose. This adds a layer of depth to his character, portraying him not only as a monster, but also as a victim of the gods' fear and manipulation. Additional insights and speculations. Fenrir's growth. Some myths suggest that Fenrir's size was supernatural, allowing him to grow infinitely unless restrained. This detail highlights his connection to uncontrollable power. Tyr's sacrifice. The bond between Tyr and Fenrir adds a tragic layer to the myth. Tyr's sacrifice of his hand underscores themes of loyalty, honor, and the cost of justice. Cosmic balance. Fenrir's role is essential to the cosmic balance. Without destruction, creation cannot renew itself. Thus, Fenrir's actions during Ragnarok serve a purpose in the cyclical nature of Norse cosmology. Fenrir's tale is one of inevitability, power, and the fine line between order and chaos. It continues to captivate audiences as a timeless exploration of fate and the forces beyond human control. And that's the tale of Fenrir, a story of power, fear, and the inevitability of destiny. Whether you see him as a monster, a victim, or a force of nature, Fenrir's legend continues to captivate and inspire to this day. If you enjoyed this exploration of Norse mythology, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the channel for more stories from history, mythology, and philosophy. This is Freya, and until next time, may your journey into knowledge be as vast as the myths themselves. See you in the next video.